what's scarier than ghouls and goblins and spiders and bats and lions and tigers and bears? Oh my. First, platitudes. God won't give you anything more than you can handle. I think that would actually go against everything that he's trying to do, because you are supposed to kind of try to lean on him, so you might need to actually say the words, help, this is a bit much. Second, oh, well, just pray. Sometimes, okay, prayer is great. Prayer is important, but let's not lose our minds. Sometimes we need to discuss our problems. Third, eyebrows not showing up in a bright light. No, that's not actually it. But, other such platitudes that will drive a person completely batcrap. And then there's the opposite of platitudes, when people are just jerks. And there seems to be a need for people, when they hear I have a disability, to try to find other disabilities that I might actually have, because of course, or to ask questions that sound almost like they're judging, or to actually judge. I don't know. I think I take the person that says God doesn't give you anything more than you can handle versus the person who acts like, when they say that someone has a disability, you can hear the venom in their voice, you can hear the disgust, you can see the face right here. Do that thing that you do when you're grossed out. You know the one. So, So, platitudes, toxic positivity. Sometimes you can have a bit too much, and sometimes you just need to lean. On the other hand, I've been learning a lot about where I want to be and what I'm doing, and it's getting to the point now where I'm learning to say, please don't try to offer me a diagnosis. I don't care if you are a social worker. It's not appropriate. We do not diagnose our friends, okay? So if you have someone in your life and you think that maybe the doctors are wrong and you might have something better, please, for the love of all that's holy, don't do it. Unless, of course, A, you're a professional, B, you raise it respectfully instead of raising it around a round table conversation with non-medical personnel. 3, if you know someone who looks at disability and says, well, they're like what is now a slur that we do not use, even though it is a medical diagnosis, it does mean slow. It's been used psychologically, but it's not a great word. It's that you might just kind of be backward or whatever. People have done that for years and that didn't work. Obviously, that kind of behavior and adding value and doing and adding morality to it, as in, is something that we should have left in the dark ages, which weren't actually that dark in some respects. But anyway, so basically, at the moment, what's scaring the heebie-jeebies out of me? Platitudes and things like, well, yeah, but did you ever stop to think that it might be this thing over here? You do realize I have a voice, and if I think there's a problem, I can talk to my doctor. I want to talk to my friends over coffee about things like aliens and good books, not my diagnosis. So, and sometimes that happens. So it gets really weird, and it's not, so try to avoid the platitudes. It's okay to say, I love you. I know I can't help you, but I love you. Or even, hey, do what you gotta do. But try not to offer your own form of diagnosis, even if you do have master's degrees of the yin yang. It doesn't really replace someone saying, okay, this is what's going on, I don't like this, or even genetics or whatever else. And if I wonder just how these people sometimes would feel if someone did that to them. And I think that the answer I would get is, that's asinine, that's wrong, how dare you? So that's what I'm dealing with right now, on top of trying to find my own way in this world and trying to get the heck out of Dodge so that I can actually start reliving my life. Taking all these tests. I have finals in 2 weeks for biology. Just trying to get my groove back because apparently I'm Stella. And of course, attempting to just get things together. And also, it's really probably not helpful to a disabled person if you decide to bring in other type of moral judgment, like, well, this person doesn't know how to feel. And things like that. And try to keep morality out of it. Disabilities are not moral. They don't really give a crap whether you're a Catholic or a Buddhist or an atheist. They're just there. And maybe just try to love and leave, be there when your friend is working on changing, or your family member, but don't be all like, oh, hey, well, we actually think it's this thing over here. So that's what we, in our uneducated way, are going to diagnose you with. And this is what we're going to do, because that's not right. And do your damnedest to avoid things like trying to add all that stuff. Just remember to love. And what you can do for advocacy is, you see someone acting like a jackass towards someone with a disability, or talking about a disability like that makes a person a bad person somehow, tell them off. It's okay. And then tell them that you love them, but maybe quietly. Love you all. You take care.